Furious 7 came out back in 2015 and stars Paul Walker, Vin Diesel, Michelle Rodriguez, Dwayne The Rock Johnson, and Jason Statham, and tells the story of Deckard Shaw seeking revenge against Dominic Toretto and his family for his comatose brother. Now, I was really looking forward to this one as the Fast and Furious franchise has kind of been on like a little hot streak. I really enjoyed Fast 5 and Fast 6 as a nice follow-up, so I was looking forward to this one, and we got James Wan in the director's chair, so all good things going into this one, and I really had a fun time with that. I think this is a really solid action movie that has some great heart, has some excellent action scenes. Starting off the bat, you have the action directed very well by James Wan. Not a big surprise, as he is definitely familiar in the director's chair, and he really brings his all and directs some really good action sequences that are definitely some of the best, in my opinion, in the franchise thus far. I mean, there's some great scenes on a mountain that are very intense, and that's really what I can say about the action sequences. They're all very intense, and they always keep you on the edge of your seat, which is a big positive. I mean, if a movie can keep you on the edge of your seat, especially in the action sequences, which are the most important parts, arguably, to keep you on the edge of your seat, I mean, that's really good, and this movie definitely brings that. This movie is still pretty funny. I mean, you have Tyrese Gibson and Ludacris yet again bringing their great comedic flair, and it's still a really funny movie. There's also some great cheesy one-liners that I'm sure everyone will get a kick out of. I mean, I definitely got a kick out of it. It was really fun to have an action movie with some fun, cheesy one-liners that you can definitely get a kick out of. There's some awkward, dramatic moments due to some of the acting. I think Vin Diesel has the most awkward scenes out of all the actors. I don't think he's the best actor. He delivers his lines in a weird kind of way that comes across as a bit over dramatic sometimes, and I think it really messed up the vibe that the scene was going for. I mean, most of the other actors, they really bring their all and are really good actors. I just think Vin Diesel kind of pulled back in some of the dramatic moments and really just took me out of the scene. The movie might be a little bit too long, and a big negative for me is the fact that Jason Statham's character feels very underdeveloped. I mean, this guy doesn't feel like a villain really at all. I mean, you can tell that he really does not like Dominic Toretto and his whole family, but he just doesn't really seem all that menacing. And I just don't think Jason Statham really brings anything to the role. The character just feels very thin and really underdeveloped, which is sad because in Fast 6 you had a pretty solid villain in Luke Evans. So it's a bit unfortunate that you have this underdeveloped villain. I know that Shaw has his own movie, so he must have some sort of development. I was just left a bit underwhelmed with the development of his character. The addition of Kurt Russell is excellent. He really brings a lot to the franchise, and I was really happy to see him in this role. And he seemed like he really had a fun time too, so it was really fun to see him on screen, and he really just brought his all. And then probably the most important scene in this movie is the scene Paul Walker and Vin Diesel each going their separate ways, with See You Again playing in the background, and that scene definitely hits hard. This franchise really at its core is all about family, and you really can feel how big of an importance it is to these characters, and I think that they handled the final scene very well, and it feels very effective. With the very unfortunate loss of Paul Walker, this scene still feels very fitting, as like I said, this franchise is just really all about family. So that scene definitely hits hard and was handled very well, and I'm really glad that it delivered what it was trying to do. And I'm really glad that it wasn't too overdramatic, too underdramatic. It felt perfect for what it was and very grounded, which I really enjoyed. All in all, I'm really glad with how this one turned out. I think that it's definitely right behind Fast 5 in my ranking for the franchise. It's a really good, solid entry that hits the emotional notes and has great action sequences, and you really can't go wrong with having the two of those. That definitely are the most important factors in this movie, and I was really pleased to say that this is another very enjoyable Fast and Furious movie. I'm going to give Furious 7 a B+. I was definitely really happy with how this one turned out, and I'm really excited to check out more of the films, and I can't wait to review the rest of the series for you guys. Thank you guys again so much for watching. If you did enjoy the video, do give it a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Click the notification bell to get notified whenever the new videos like this go live. We have a big week ahead of us as I have to review Fast 8, Hobbs and Shaw, and then Fast 9, the big one we've all been looking forward to. So definitely keep your eye out for those reviews coming within the next couple days. Guys, thank you again so much for watching. My name is Ben. People call me Meter, and I'll see you guys in the next one.